Evening everyone. This is a very quick tutorial. It's not going to be decorated or anything, but this is the cupcake die set. There was a lady on Facebook that was asking how it was put together, and I gave her some false information about there being an instruction for the cupcake. I was getting confused and I was thinking about the teacup. Anyway, that aside, in your die set you are going to have your outer wrap die. This is your decorative part of the die. Once cut out, they're going to be glued together. So I would say use wet glue all the way for this cupcake box. So we'll stick this together and we'll go on to the next step. So I'm just going to put a light bit of adhesive on the back. Like I said, this is a very quick tutorial. I've got a lot of prep and I didn't want you waiting and hanging around. So let's just get a little bit of adhesive on there. You can put the glue on the back of your hand and do it the Jodie way, which I normally do, but this is a bit long. So there we go. I mean, obviously if you prefer to use red liner tape, then that's perfectly up to you, but I do tend to use wet glue for near enough everything. So I apologise, I'm full of a cold at the moment. So there we go. We'll leave that to one side to dry for a minute or two. So there we go. Right. Now, in the die set, you will receive this die. And what we want to do is we actually want to cut a hole in the middle. So let me find the die for that, she says. And I have had it. There we go. So some tape on there and run it through the die cutting machine. Sorry for any shaking. There we go. So you're left with that. Okay, so let's move that to one side. There we go. Right, so then you're left with this funny shaped die. You're thinking, what on earth is that? Looks like little matchmen, doesn't it? Matchstick men. It will cut out a piece like this. You then want to score it and fold it. It's already got the score line in, but you just need to fold it or crease it with a bone folder, but your fingers just do as well. And then you want to glue them back to back. So as you will see, I have a pile of them stacked here. You will need 15 of these. So let's glue the last one on. Make sure you don't put glue on the end tabs here because you'll need those shortly. So just on those parts there. And let's glue this one on here. And this is why I like to use wet glue, because you will have to wiggle it and get it in the right place. So I'll just hold that for a minute. It won't take long to glue. Right, let that one side. You need to cut one of these as well. This is this die in the pack, and that's to go in the inside of your cupcake. And all you'll want to do is fold those back. Just tease them with your fingers. Okay, and then I'm going to actually line the inside of mine. That's optional. So we'll put a matching colour inside and we'll leave that to dry for a minute. Right, so these are all now glued together. So we want to glue this one to this one, okay? So we'll put some glue. Like I said before, don't put any on the end of the tabs here. You'll need those in a moment. Right, and let's close that up there. And just hold on to that for a minute. Absolutely love this cupcake. It's so cute. You will have to forgive me because I have glued this together really quickly. Like I said, I didn't want you waiting all night because I understand that you want to play with your set. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend the end pieces back. So you've got little circles. That's why it's important you take time to glue these together neatly, because, you know, it's the overall finish when you're done. So tease all those back like that. There we go. Excuse me. So you're left like that with circles on the bottom, and it sits like a bell on the top. Now here you can put another embellishment in the centre if you want. There is a die that's like a lollipop stick. Cut 2 of those out and back them together so they're quite firm, and they will fit inside that slot there. Just add some wet glue. So now I'm going to add some wet adhesive to the ends of these. Only a little bit. So I hope I'm in view, guys. I do apologise if I'm not. I'm kind of working blind here with my phone tonight. So, and on this die, you'll notice a gap here around each edge. I actually bend mine inwards before I actually place the next piece on. So these just bend upwards because it's going to sit inside the cupcake sleeve. Okay, so what we want to do is where you will have one panel, you want this edge here in line with each scalloped piece that's missing. Okay, so if I place this one, let's say, on there, you see it's within the edge, but it's in line with that little crease there, and you just want to hold it till it's grabbed, and then you're just going to glue all the way around until they're all in place. So just bear with me. I know this bit's a bit boring to watch me gluing some tabs down, but they all line up. So here we go. I hope all of you have grabbed those special deals today. I am absolutely amazed. 78p for 12 by 12 Craft Perfect. I think our bosses have gone a bit mad, but I love it. Yeah, I hope they go mad a bit more often. Those are the kind of savings that we all love to get. I know the website's a bit slow, well, a lot slow at the moment, but they are working on it. I've got somebody in working on it, so hopefully we won't all have to wait much longer for it to be up to speed. I think we kind of break the website because we're all after those special offers. So work your way around. You know, you see that one, I've glued that one in a bit of a wonk. Only because I was rushing. You'll take more time. That's why it's, you know, it's good to take your time, and you'll get them all lined up so they're absolutely spot on. So, not many more now to go. And a couple more. Like I say, you could use red liner tape if you preferred, but I am a wet glue girl. I really do. I love our deluxe adhesive glue. It is my favourite, and I'm not just saying that because I'm with Tonic. It is a wonderful glue. The grab is wonderful. So there you have the top then sat in the base, and that's going to sit inside the cupcake. So now this is dry, I would tend to mould it with your fingers just to get that natural curve. And then you have a tab here for wet adhesive. So we're just going to stick some adhesive on there. And then I'm going to line the cupcake line with the score line. And then I'm just going to hold that for a minute. Okay. Just till it's grabbed. You don't have to wait too long. For the ones on the shows, I actually paper piece these. So I actually put in another colour. I think it was the ocean blue. Because that always looks lovely with shades of pink. Now, that's what you're left with. So, what we want to do is place glue on the outside edge of these tabs. Now I have just made this with Craft Perfect. I probably would do the base with a 240. But this, again, this is just for speed for you guys so you can see how it's been put together. And I'll drop that in. Just like that. And then I usually get a little brush or my fingers. Just put that in place. Now of course we did line the outside. You could line the inside as just the same, so you've got another pattern on the inside. It's completely up to you. It's your cupcake, your theme, and that's stuck in place. So now you'd put your cupcake in there because you've got the hole there for your cupcake to sit, and then that sits inside. And then it's up to you then how you want to decorate it. You want to put strawberries on. There is a strawberry die in here. You need to cut that about 3 or 4 times, and that goes together just the same as the top of this cupcake. They fold down the centre and they glue back to back, so you've got a dimensional strawberry. The same if you have the sets with it. You've got the candle. That again, that has another die with it. Let me find it. I actually glued 2 of these back to back to make them more rigid. Put them in the hole there, and then you will cut that out, and that's the flame for your candle. So again, cut that out twice, so you've got 4 of them, and then glue them back to back, and you've got a dimensional flame then to your candle. I hope that helps. I'm sorry it's so rushed. I've got a lot of prep on at the moment, but I hope that gives you an idea of how the cupcake goes together. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.